Do we like this framing? Is my phone on silent? Have I ordered a coffee? I would just like to point out that my nails are a reflection of my life in isolation. Okay. Where are we? Cappuccino, almond, done. Yeah. Hi guys. I gotta stop clapping. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be playing with some brand new products. You know what? Actually, I feel like I just wanna make my channel all about reviewing brand new products. Don't you reckon? I feel like when things come out, you just need to see what it looks like before you wanna go buy it. Oh, what happened here? Let's get straight into this tutorial. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take the Browsings Pro Palette, which is actually a pretty new product that just came out from my Benefit family. So let's go in and fill in my brows. I need to take a spoolie first because isolation things, you know. So we're going to use a Zoeva 332 and I'm going to pick up this medium to dark shade over here. Now, usually, guys, I'm not really... Oh, that's good. I was just about to say, usually I'm not really like a powder, fill my brow kind of person. I feel like I don't really need to make them look any more fluffier than what they are. I have pretty fluffy brows. So I'm just picking up a bit of product. We are combing through my brows in an upward motion. We're giving them a little bit more dimension. I actually find, and correct me if you don't feel the same way, but I find that powders tend to give a lot of dimension to the brow, make them look a little more 3D. I definitely don't like brows that look like they've been stuck on. I want them to look really natural. Whoa! Wow! I haven't seen myself with brows like this in my whole life. Okay, so I feel like we've got more of like a waxy texture over here. Yes, fill, sculpt and define the brows. So I'm going to go in with another spoolie, but this one is a mascara wand. So, and I'm going to comb my brows upwards. Oh yeah, they're like soap brows. Wow, they look like I don't need to see my brow girl. The next thing that I'm going to do is take my Murad eye cream and I'm just going to pop that out on my blush today and just take a synthetic brush and apply that underneath my eyes. Guys, how cute is this top? It's from Finders Keepers. I'm obsessed. Oh no, it's just a Snapchat. I thought my coffee was here. Okay, let's get into my eyes. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take my matte foundation stick by Revlon and I'm just going to pick up some product on a 145 concealer from Zoeva. Guys, if I just say the number of the brush and not the brand, it's Zoeva. And we're just going to start by pressing that onto my skin. But I actually want to define those brows a little more before we get into it because I just did all that work. I got like 30% left on my laptop. My charger is not here. So I need to like get through this in 30%. So the first thing that I'm going to do is actually dip in. I keep saying the first thing, but I've done like 500 steps. We're going to get straight into my eyes and I'm using Summertime Wine by Fenty Beauty, which is actually a cream blush, but I want to try it out what it's going to look like as a cream eyeshadow on my eye. So we're going to pick up a little bit of product on a synthetic concealer brush and whoa! Oh my God, that looks good. Okay, we're pressing that on. Okay, so we have like a beautiful base now with that cream blush, which I feel like there's really no right and wrong. Like you can do whatever you want when it comes to makeup. So I'm gonna finish off that eye look by introducing my Nude Huda Beauty Rich palette. We're gonna start by using the middle color right here. I'm just taking that into the crease, back and forth motions. I've been taking the Skin and Digestion JS Health vitamins for about, I reckon probably about 2.5, 3 weeks now. And I've noticed such a difference in this area of my skin. My congestion has just calmed down so much. Now, usually I start with a crease line, so anytime I do this, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Okay, now I'm gonna take a 10R by Napoleon. And we're gonna dip into NARS Casino Bronzer, which is a brand new bronzer that they have just brought out. These are the matte bronzers. And I'm just gonna kind of fade off that pink so it doesn't look like too harsh, you know, like I want it fading really, really nicely into like a really soft bronzy tone. And also we're going to put that all around my face. It's just going to give us like a really nice finish off to the shadow. And notice like when I get to around here, I'm holding the brush a little bit more steadier. Now with my finger, I'm going to pick up this shade here and I'm just going to press over because I had that sticky surface with the blush before, it's just stuck down so nicely. Usually I would have to spray down my brush quite a lot to be able to pick up that product, but because I had that sticky surface, it just made it so much easier, which I love. The Huda Beauty Nude in Medium, which is this palette right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up this shade here. Gorgeous palette though, how stunning. And we're just gonna take that on a fluffy brush. I'm just gonna press. Now just to finish off my eyes, I'm just gonna take my Urban Decay pencil. Fortunately, I lost the lid last time I filmed and totally dried this out. We're gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs Blacker liquid liner. I'm not feeling a liquid liner though. Like I just wanna pop it on the lash lid. I'm just shaping that eye a little more by adding a chocolate brown from the Born This Way Too Faced palette, just to kind of deepen up that crease a bit. Perfect. Time for mascara. So for mascara today, I'm just taking my Damn Girl Too Faced mascara. And we're pumping up the lashes good. For lashes today, I'm just going to take my Bouquet Beauty Stellar lashes. So tilting my head back, I'm just going to place those lashes onto my lash line. Okay, now that I have got those lashes on, the glue is still drying quite a fair bit, but let's just clean up my under eye. So just with a cotton tip, I'm going to dip into my Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover. This stuff is like so good, you guys. It like just gets off in one wipe. And I have super sensitive skin, eyes, and all of the above. Soul. So it's really nice to be able to just get it off really easily. I feel like it leaves that tiny little bit of residue underneath the eye. So what I like to do is just go in with a little wipe and I just get rid of any residue left behind. But you guys saw that I literally just got rid of it in one go. So now it's time for the fun part, the part we've all been waiting for in this tutorial. I've been like trying to rush through my eyes because I just want to get to this part. I'm really excited to try out all these new products. We are going to start off by applying my Giorgio Armani. This is my favorite primer, I think, at the moment. Anyway, this is the Luminous Silk Primer. It's got like the most beautiful texture to it. Like, oh, it just makes my skin feel amazing. I thought I lost it at one point, but I didn't. It was just in my travel kit for Sydney. Putting some over the forehead as well. For my foundation today, I'm going to go in with the Authentic Skin Natural Luminous from Zoeva, which is probably more of like a velvety finish, but I just love it. And I'm using the Zoeva powder today. I feel like when you are using the same foundation to powder from the same brand, they usually really complement each other. Sorry guys, I just had to go and get my coffee, but I noticed something is going on with my foundation, and I feel like all the creams I put on just there was just too much product underneath. So I'm going to try and counteract this with my stick from Revlon. I feel like it's just going to give me a little bit more of like a creamier finish. What happened was it actually started to like ball up with the foundation. Oh no, it's actually okay now. I think what happened was I used such a thick layer of moisturizer really underneath, and then with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Primer it just kind of balled up and I don't know what happened. So I'm just going in with a synthetic brush. This one is from Sephora. I think this is the 45 brush and the Revlon stick. I love the Revlon stick, you guys. It's just like so creamy, gives such a beautiful coverage. I love stick foundations though. See, it's happening on this side now too. Whoa. Guys, what is it at the moment with me and my base? Have you noticed in my last few tutorials I've been sitting here like, what is going on with my base? Is it because I desperately need a facial because we're in isolation? For concealer, I'm taking Fenty Beauty in the shade 235, and we're just going to load that up underneath my eye to try and save my skin from whatever's going on with those moisturizers that clearly didn't like each other. Just going to take my Melissa Sassine beauty sponge. Now guys, it is time for the fun part. We are taking the Fenty Beauty brand new cream bronzers. I'm going to take Butter Biscuit and Honey Glaze, and I'm going to take the 135 by Fenty Beauty, and we are going to go and sculpt the face. I'm going to take it around the cheekbones and the jawline. Okay, I really like how creamy this texture is. I don't feel like they're super strong in pigment though. It's definitely giving me like a much more softer look to the skin. I'm actually going to introduce Teddy, And now I'm going to introduce the Zoeva Authentic Skin Powders. I'm going to take the shade Remarkable, which is this like really beautiful kind of banana powder. And I'm going to dip my Melissa Sassine sponge into that. Oh. There is not an eyeshadow, not a brush, not a powder, not a blush that I've used from Zoeva that I haven't liked. The stuff is such high quality and such an affordable price point. The price that you pay for Zoeva is absolutely incredible given how amazing the quality is. I've tried things that are so much more expensive that don't even come close to quality. So it's really important to actually set over a cream bronzer, otherwise it's just gonna move and just look like a beard, really. So I'm gonna take the NARS Casino Bronzer. This is a matte bronzer that just launched at Mecca, and I'm just gonna take that on a super fluffy brush. I'm just gonna fluff that over the temples as well. And now with a 105 from Zoeva, I'm just gonna flick off that powder. And instead of blushing just yet, I'm gonna highlight first. I'm gonna take the Jouer Citrine Powder Highlight. We're just gonna take that on a fan brush from Morphe. Whoa! Okay guys, now I'm actually liking my skin. I feel like I've gotten it under control. Taking Petal Poppin', my cream blush from Fenty Beauty. We're taking the 126 from Zoeva, and I'm dipping into a cream blush. Now I've already powdered my face, but this is probably a good way to test the Zoeva translucent powders, and let's see how like finely milled they are, because I find the more finely milled they are, it's okay if you put a bit of cream on top. Lucky we're in lockdown and I'm not going anywhere. Okay, here goes. I think it worked. You guys, it actually worked. I'm getting this like really soft, beautiful blush going, and I put it over the powder. I told you Zoeva can do no wrong. Zoeva and Fenty, both of them can't do any wrong. They're like two of my favorite brands. Okay, now because I want to go for a really kind of dewy look today, I'm just going to leave my blush as it is. I'm not going to set over it, which is going to give me a really kind of creamy, glossy cheek, which I'm cool with. That's what I want. Dip back into Huda Beauty Nude Medium, and we're just going to take a bullet brush and we're just going to finish off my under eye, taking my Bad Gal Bang mascara and applying that just on my bottom lashes. Can we do this? I've got 3%. I've got 3%. Can we do this? I am taking today Wifey by Huda Beauty, and we're lining, slightly overdrawing. Just gonna go over with a little bit of Spice by MAC. And now we are going in with the Jouer Beach Days, which is a super crystallized gloss. Very bougie. I actually find this lip gloss to be pretty dry, considering. Just gonna tone down my lips a tiny little bit. They're a little strong for me, so I'm just gonna pat my Sephora lip collection number 6. And we are taking the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. That's the end of the tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If I'm going to be totally honest, absolutely obsessed with the Authentic Powder Translucent Powders by Zoeva. They're so softly milled. I feel like my skin is really blurred underneath, and it was just really soft and easy to blend. If I'm going to talk about the Fenty Beauty Cream Bronzers, definitely prefer the Honey Glaze and the Teddy over Butter Biscuit. I felt like Butter Biscuit was just a little bit ashy for me personally. And I prefer a little bit more of a warmer bronzer to work with. So I loved these, and I feel like setting over it with the NARS Casino matte powder was a really good combo. So I loved these as well. Browsing's Pro Palette was a really good one. I pretty much loved absolutely everything I used today, which is really good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you in my next video next week.